What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy and this is Fantasy Premier League Review, out on a Monday once again. Now, I did it last week, I'm doing it again. Main reason for doing it is because we have a midweek game week. Actually, that's the wrong game week. But we have a midweek game week coming up on the 3rd of March, which is tomorrow. So I need to get everything done and ready and transfers and everything right now. So, I need to look at my team. I got most things right at the weekend. I stuck with Bella in, he done good. I brought Lescott in, he done good. Krul had a good game, he got a clean sheet himself. Downing got an assist, Ozil had a great game. He got, I think, an assist, 2 assists, didn't he? Yeah, 2 assists, which is just like what we want from Ozil. Sanchez did nothing, so did Silva, so did Defoe, but Aguero also got 1 assist, bringing my captain on 10 points, and also making sure we finished the day on 58 points. And if you look at the league, I actually stormed away with the points this week, with the closest being Joe on 43 and Spencer on 42. And yeah, this week I was 15 points better than anyone else in my site, which means I gained a huge amount of points on everyone in front of me. And I believe I can finish this in the top half of the table. Top half being 8th to 1st, because we've got 16 people. I'm currently in the top of the bottom half, here with Nick Claydon, and hopefully I'll be moving up above Nick and above Callum. That's my aim before I say a few games to go before the end of the season, and then by that time hopefully I'll be able to storm up and get maybe into Champions League, which is, I'd say, top 4. So on to my points. Where did things go right? Well, I stuck with Aguero. Admittedly he didn't score, but he got points against Liverpool, that's good. And the players I put in, I knew could have got points. I mean, I was disappointed that Ward didn't get a clean sheet, because he only got 1 point in the end, but the consolation prize was that Downing got an assist, and that's the things that I used to cancel out. Because, well, that's the only thing I use really. But if Ward didn't get a clean sheet, I was thinking, well, who else is going to get an assist than Downing? Of course, I forgot they'd signed Nene, but he didn't start the game, so that was fortunate for me, very fortunate. And I've actually moved into the top 100 of the YouTube League, which I'm pretty sure has got quite a lot of people on it. If we can just change the toolbar up here and go to page like 5, let's see, have they got page 5? Nope. What about page 4? I have page 4, 158 and I'm on 92, so hopefully I'll be going up into the top half of the table for that. And that guy's team is pretty diabolical. 22 points. How did he just started? Oh, okay. Back onto my team then. I don't really know what that was about. But yeah, so this week went brilliantly well. And next game week, as you will see if I go on to pick my team, is boom, 2 Spurs games, 2 QPR games. So I'm going to make a few changes. I'm going to risk losing points again. We can afford to do that because we had such a good week, and I feel like this week again we'll have a good week to pick up points. So Spurs, in case you didn't know, have got Swansea at home, QPR away. QPR have 2 big home games, one against Arsenal and one against Spurs. Now, Defoe is coming out of my team. Defoe was really disappointed for me ever since he's had the first few games. Done nothing. Brought him in, done nothing. So he'll be leaving my team shortly. As we go on to the transfers, it's a tough one for me to pick who goes out because I need Hazard back in my team. So Sanchez is obviously going to go, so we'll just get rid of that. But then who goes? Then I think, oh, damn it, I've got to get rid of Defoe and bring in Austin. And then what do I do? I'm a bit stuck from then on, as there's not very many people who can go. I don't want to get rid of Ozil, I don't want to get rid of Silva, and I want to bring in Christian Eriksen. who admittedly hasn't performed in recent weeks. He had 2 good games, but you look at that, had 2 decent games, Sunderland, West Brom, but hasn't really performed to the standards that you'd expect from Christian Eriksen. However, you've seen before, he can get points, he can do well, he's got 6 different double-figure scores, so it's a risky one. It really is, but sorry if you heard that, I burped a bit. And again. But I know for a fact Harry Kane will bring me some points, and even if Austin doesn't score, it's 4 points. You know, it's 4 points. So, for this game week, I'm not sure whether I want to bring Eriksen. Admittedly, I have lost a lot of money because of taking out Hazards and bringing in Sanchez and then having to pay more for 1 week, and that didn't really pay off for me. However, Ward-Prowse did not play, which is another thing I want to look at, because Ward-Prowse is moved out of the team quite a bit, and I want to see who else I can bring in midfield-wise for cheap. Now, the top one is Shola Amiobi, which I'm not too sure about. I really am not. For the simple fact is that I'm not sure whether he'll constantly play, because he didn't play there, played for a bit, didn't play there, played for a bit. So I'm not sure, and especially if Jonas Gutierrez coming back. You've got Man United at home, Everton away, Arsenal at home, and after that Sunderland away, Liverpool away, Spurs at home. You know, they're all big games, and as much as I think Newcastle already survived, they pick up points and they're in trouble. Just putting it out there, if they start to pick up points, which I don't think they will, they are in a bit of trouble. But if I'm not going for Amiobi, I did look at newly transferred Jack Cork. Had a good game against Burnley this week, and the reason behind that is that he's missed quite a few games, he's playing again, and I feel like just for constant points is a good one to come in, because it gets clean sheet, get a point, get assist, get 3 points. He seems like he could be a good player, and with Swansea's fixtures coming up, they could need that player, especially as you look at the fact they've got Spurs, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, and the rest are teams that you could get 3 points against. You know, it's a big chance for Jack Cork, so I'm going to take out Ward-Prowse. I'm going to bring in Jack Cork. 0.8 million is what we have now. Still not enough for Eriksen. Minus 8 points again. But I have the confidence that this team can pick up points again. And although we haven't got Christian Eriksen, although I've only got 2 Chelsea players, that's the point. I need to compare who Chelsea have got, which is West Ham, to Man City have got. So I'm going to go with Man City for Aguero. One thing I do want to do though before the end of this is, let's have a look at Aguero's price. Yeah, I can sell him for more. Is bring in Costa for Aguero. If I did that now, and then I bring in Costa, 2.5 mil. There's my Christian Eriksen. I hope. Is that enough for Christian Eriksen? Yeah. But is that worth the risk now? Is that worth the risk? Because it's a tough one. It is a tough one. I'm really debating this in my mind, because it's a lot of money, and it's a 16 points. That's 16 points. I don't know whether I want to stick with Sanchez for a week. Who have Arsenal got? Arsenal have QPR away. So I think I'm going to stick with Sanchez. Can I afford him still? Yes, I can. Who else is coming in? Austin and Costa, Eriksen and Cork. This is tougher than I thought it'd be. But yeah, I'm going to stick with that. Aguero's going to be leading my team. He's done the team proud. He's been very good. You know, for the price I paid, admittedly, maybe not as good as I thought it'd be. I pretty much played him from the Everton match. You know, 5-5, 11, 9, 5. You know, scored a few goals, got a few assists, done what you want to do with a big player. But I feel like it's time to hide the Aguero and bring out Diego Costa. For the simple fact, I think Costa will maybe not get you as many points, but he'll score goals, and he hasn't done that recently because of his lashing out at players. But I think he can do that. And yes, it is a risk. I'm making minus 12 points, but I feel like it's a risk that will pay off. So I'm going to make these transfers, and I'm going to do it. Oh, there we go. I think like I could afford to do that because in recent weeks I got 2 good weeks, and now I think we have a team to be reckoned with. We definitely have a team to be reckoned with. That midfield there at the moment is disgusting. You add in the fact that you've got Harry Kane to come in, maybe Ward, and then you think, oh, hold on a minute, we've still got space, you know, Aston Villa away, you know, let's bring in Ivanovic. You look at that team just smells like points. So thank you guys for watching. If you've liked this video, leave a like. Let me know in the comments down below, and subscribe if you feel like you want to keep up to date with the series. And I hope you guys have enjoyed. Sayonara. Peace. Whatever goodbye is in your language. Peace.
Well, you know what you should be doing? You should be you know what? I'm keeping this one. You should be subscribing to Kurtyoy because he's a legend, and this took 2 takes and I still got it wrong.